Hello everyone, welcome to Waveforms Patient Monitor online presentation. This is Kenty, the sales representative. Firstly, let me introduce Waveforms company. Waveforms by Meditech Holding Group was founded in September 1989. It is a group company who owns a center of advanced research and development, manufacturing, sales, and services to focus providing integrated medical and laboratory solutions. Waveforms provides excellent tech support and customer service to domestic and foreign customers with its understanding talents and leading technology. Most of us know the patient monitor used in ICU, NICU, and the operating room, but fewer people know the definition of the patient monitor. So, what is the patient monitor? A ventral sign monitor is a device or system measures and controls the patient's physiological parameters, compare them with known scent values, and ensure an alarm if they exceed the standard. The monitor can continuously monitor the physiological parameters of the patient for 24 hours, detect the changing trend, point out the critical situation, and provide the basic for doctor to deal with the emergency treatment, so as to minimize the complication and achieve the purpose of alleviating and eliminating the disease. In the past, monitors were used in the critical monitor of critically ill patients. Now, with the progress of biomedical science has been widely used in clinical practice, from the original anesthesia, ICU, NCU, ER, and other departments to neurology, pre-surgery, orthopedics, and another department have become indispensable more equipment in clinic treatment. The measurement methods of the basic 6 parameters of the monitor are ECG, RESP, NIBP or IBP, SpO2, temperature, and pulse rate. So what is the ECG? Electrocardiogram. ECG is a diagnostic tool that measures and records the electric heart in precise details. Through the interpretation of the data, air activity of the variety of clinical conditions can be diagnosed. ECG is the primary means of the detecting and treating cardiovascular disease. So what is the respiratory RESP? The monitor of the respiratory function plays an important role in diagnosing social respiratory disease and estimating the degree of the respiratory damage. It has 2 principles, impedance method and the seminal method. The breathing rate for adult and newborn are different, we can see. NIBP, non-invasive blood pressure. What is the blood pressure? Blood pressure usually refers to arterial blood pressure, which refers to the literal pressure of the blood in the arteries against the walls of the blood vessels. So composition of blood pressure is SBP, DBP, and MBP. The last 3 basic parameters are very simple. We also know that SpO2, temperature, and pulse rate. What are the monitoring features of the general ones? There are 4 features. Long-term continuous monitoring, increased number of patients and heavy workload, small workspace. The monitor needs are slightly lower than that of the intensive operating room. So what we need for monitor? Clinic need for monitor are reliable and durable, easy to use, and can realize a variety of installation solutions. The most important there are 6 parameters and other optional configurations. So let me introduce the best-selling model of our HealthForce patient monitor. One model is the Apollo N2. Apollo N2 with the basic 6 parameters. We can see it has temperature, NIBP, SpO2, ECG, RESP, and CO2. And Apollo N2 also has the optional configuration 112 millimeters external terminal recorder and 2 IBP and ETCO2. Apollo N2 also has the optional configuration 112 external thermal recorder, 2 IBP and ETCO2. So let me show a video that us better understand the Apollo N2. Let me see it. Next, let me introduce the Apollo N2 data storage. Apollo N2 with 1,500 non-invasive blood pressure records and 168 hours live review. N2 with 100 groups of alarm events. Doctors can fully review the patient's condition and provide data support for further treatment plans. Next, we focus on the logger. External 112 mm terminal printing. It can print 7 waveforms at the same time, provide clearly and completely paper records for file management. Support hot swap function. It is convenient for different monitors to share the same printer. Next, let me introduce the Apollo N2 technology. Regarding ECG, we can see it has ARR analysis. You can see it has a cancellation, the time, start time as the end time. And it has 3 lead and 5 lead we can choose. If we choose 3 lead, it can show. When we change to 5 leads, we can see. And it can show 7 leads at the same time. It with intelligent lead of monitoring, electrode of reminder. You can see when I open the heart alarm. Okay. Regarding the RESP, it with the 4 modes RALA, RALL, RALL, and RESP is more breath, less option to measure breath in the best position. All these parameters with alarm. About the SpO2, it has SpO2 and PR alarm. It's accelerator measurement for new births, superior blood oxygen performance. Next, about the NIBP, we can see it has SYS, MAP, and DRA alarm. And we can change if we just choose one group, or we can change many groups. NIBP with 3 features: precise, reliable, and safety. Our NIBP using the world's most profession-general electrosensory to ensure excellent product performance. About the ETCO2, industry-leading technology, it with high quality and good performance. It also with AWRR and INS CO2 alarm. We can choose measurement of weight, and it has another option, air and other gas, anesthesia gas. Okay, next, let me introduce this. This press 8, it will be to be silenced, and press 8 it will stop. Press 8 will record and stop record. Press 8 will start review it with NIBP, alarm C, trend table, trend fit graph, and waveform review. When we press 8, we can see the waveforms are freezed. When we press 8, the waveforms are continuously. When we press 8, NIBP, it is used measurement NIBP, and this is a machine test stop. This is an alarm. We can send up ECG spot O2, temperature, and BP, respiration alarm. This is a one alarm. We can send heart and another one alarm. This is a patient information. And this is, when we press 8, this is outer NIBP measurement. We press 8, this is drug cancellation. This is a drug cancellation. We can choose the drug name. You can see the drug name and another data we need. Okay. This is a trend table. We can choose 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 1 hour. And you can see the trend. Okay. This is the trend graph. You can see it has HR and another parameters. We can record it. Okay. This is NIBP review. We can record it and find the time we need. This is a waveform review. we can choose there are two choices, and we can choose the waveform different screen, and we can choose the just 1, 2, 4. And this is the brightness of the screen. When we change to level 1, we can see it's done. When we change to level 10, it's brightness. And this is record put on. Okay, that's all of the information of the upload tool. This is another model which is also best-selling all over the world, named ZD120. Has two different sizes. One is a 10.4 size and another is 12.1 size. Both are non-touch screen and with 168 trained data. ZD120 can transfer data to another different monitor. It has basic 6 parameters like another monitor. ZD120 also with basic 6 parameters. We can see temperature, NIPP, SpO2, and ECG, RESP. This is a power button. This is the patient information. This is a waveform freeze. We can see when we press it, the waveform is freezed. When we press again, it can continuous work. This is alarm. When we press it, we can see the alarm, and when we press it, it stops the alarm. This is the waveform. This is the record. When we press it, it start record or stop record. This is NIPP. When we press it, the NIPP will start measurement. This is the monitor setup. Okay, that's all. I will show a video about the ZD120. It will help us better understanding this machine. We have high-end model named Upload N4 and Upload N5. This model is Upload N4. We can see it has a 50 touch screen. You can see it, and the Upload N4 can be operated maximum oxygen model. Let me show it with six basic parameters: temperature, NIPP, SpO2, ECG, and RESP. And this is the start interface. This is trend interface. This is OXY CRG interface. This is another band opposition interface. Okay. You can change it easily. Okay, and this is silence. When we press it, it will be silence. it is a record. When we repeat it, it will start or stop record. This is the information review. It with NIPP review, alarm review, trend table review, trend frequency review, and the waveform review. And when we press this, we can see waveform are freezed. When we press again, it can continuously work. This is desktop. We can set up some system about the patient monitor. This is NIPP, and this is alarm set up. We can set up ECG, SpO2, temperature, NIPP, and RESP alarm. And this is a volume set up. This is the patient information. When we press it, it will enter the rating. When we press anywhere, it will be continually work. When we press it, it will be auto measurement NIPP. We can choose the different time. This is a drug calculation. We can choose the drug name and another information. This is the trend table. We can change the time. This is the trend fit graph. We also can change the name. This is a NIPP review. We can, when we need to record it, we can press it, and we can turn to page another, turn to page different. And this is a waveform review. We can choose different. It has 4 choices. This is a brightness. When we press it, level 1, it will dark. When we press level 10, it's a brightness. This is a record put on. We can show when we need to print it. We can choose what you want to print. Okay. We can also use this to operate. We can see. Okay, it's easy and convenient. About the basic parameters, we can operate on this. ECG, NIPP, SpO2, and temperature, RESP. The appliance can be upgraded maximum oxygen blood pressure. So that is the high-end one. That's all of the appliance for. Next, let me introduce another monitor. It's named IMD1212. We can see it's a plug-in monitor. When it usually used in transport or ambulance. It with 6 parameters, and we can see that. Okay, it's the NIPP. When we print it, NIPP will be measured. This is the alarm. This is alarm, and this is to be silence. This is freeze the waveform. and go on. This is a print. You can see because the printer isn't connected, so we couldn't print that. And this is the monitor setup. This also can touch to operate. So convenient and simple. And another model is the Upload N5. It's with 50-inch touch screen. You can see. It's used for an ICU or ICU. It's a OSYCRG interface. It's other band's opposition interface. It's a big interface. It's standard interface. It's a to-be silence recorder, information review, wave freeze, may send up an IPP, alarm, volume, patient information, an IPP auto measurement, drug calculation, trend table, trend graph, IPP review, waveform review, brightness, and record put out. When we connect printer, we can put out. And we can also have operate by this. Freeze the waveform, go on, an IPP, print, record, and send up. And another operating way is by this pin. Okay. Upload N5 can be upgraded maximum oxygen blood pressure. And another model about IMD8 is also the touch screen with the basic parameters, an IPP, to be silence, alarm, wave freeze, print, and may set up. We can also use by touch. By this key, we can. Okay, that's all information about the MD8. Let me show a video that help us to better understand this model. To visit our online presentation. If you need more information about our monitor, you can mail to our export mail. We will reply you as soon as possible. Thank you.